lost and wear it and thing. It's quite funny actually. I was thinking that kind of come full circle because I originally went to uni in Leicester and did contour design. Very quickly left because it was quite large rusted women trying to work out how to correct their back problems, which wasn't really a provocateur, which is what I had in mind. And I remember the head of menswear was like, why don't you just do that, because do menswear because nobody else wants to do it. And I thought, yeah, okay, cool, because I've made a couple of friends here, and so that's how it happened. But then years later, kind of like going back to some completely naturally, like it was a natural progression. I absolutely love doing beachwear. Just love it. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on, is have my own beach line starting this year at some point.
Amazing. How about you, Jim?
Question.
What are you working on now?
No,
What are your
I
immediate
was
plans?
really engrossed in it. I think for us, we're going to do another season. I think we're just working on deciding on how that we want to move the collection forward and what it is we're going to target for the coming season. I think we kind of got stuck in a cycle of this is what we're expected to do and what we've been programmed to sort of do as designers, and I think I just want to take a step back and think, is this where I actually want my brand to go, and what is it I want it to say, and what I want it to be in the future? I think that's the questions I've started to really ask myself, because after my MA I just was rolled into this cycle of doing certain things, and I don't think that's the process that's for me, so I think that's what we're working on at the minute, is trying to correct those things and discover what it is I want to do, so yes. Boring.
No, it's good. So can you maybe both, presumably you're working on your next collections already, or at least thinking about them, can you give us a bit of a sneak preview of what they might, obviously they'll change, but what direction you're heading in now?
Okay, well, I've become obsessed with Captain Phillips. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Joe?
I think for me, I'm looking more back at the patterns from what we've worked on before and trying to develop them further. I think we're going to add a lot more tailoring than I've ever done before. I think that's something that I want to evolve, especially because that's what I got taught a lot of the LCF. So I think I need to bring that back into the collections, rather than, because we are very heavily streetwear at the minute. And I think it would be nice to move the two back together. So I think that's what I'm looking at the minute anyway. But it'll change.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
So I think we've got time for some questions from all of you guys. Is there anything that anybody would like to ask?
Has anybody got a question that they want to ask? Yeah, over there.
How would you say your design line has changed from your previous one? Like in design terms?
Is that to me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it hasn't really. I mean, I think when you're a designer, you can design anything. You could ask me to do a chair. Like if I made a chair, you'd definitely know that I'd made that chair. Does that make sense? There's no real difference in how I approached it. Like I start everything with a book. I get obsessed by some character, the character that I want to be, or who this guy is obsessed with, and it just so happened this time to be the girl that was Johnny Depp. If this had been a menswear collection, then it would have been Johnny Depp. So it's kind of, it starts there, and I don't know, the design process for me is the same. It's just finding